Ladies and gentlemen, exercises. Presenting iACADEMY Octave for the Doxology. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem.
silid sa dagat at puno sa sinuman. Sa langit o mulaw, may dilagang tula at tawid sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng mata at may tagumpay na nagniningin. Ang bituin na tawag at kanyang paglayang magiging. Lupa ng araw ng lahat ipagsita, buhay langit sa pinilang. Ang ligaya naman may marami, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Adam Roosevelt A. Parico, candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Game Development with specialization in game programming and design, will deliver the welcome address on behalf of the graduating batch.
Good day, everyone. To the President and CEO, Ms. Vanessa Tanco, the Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Raquel Wong, our Vice President for Academics, Ms. Cecilia C., administrators, faculty, staff, and to all parents, neighbors, friends, my classmates, and especially you, my fellow batchmates, and all of iACADEMY, welcome. Finally, this day, our graduation day, has come. And just like our neighboring Japanese restaurant would say, "Irashaimase," as we come to eat, this day is the day where we eat the fruit of all of our hard work. I'm glad we endured up to this point after all the things that we've been through. I recall the days when I was trying to search where I would take my college degree. And that was 4 years ago, after I served as a missionary for the church I'm in, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and coming home from being sent to Mindanao for about 2 years, I felt in myself that I missed learning, I missed studying, and especially towards something I really liked. I even tried looking for something abroad, kaso wala akong budget. Then I remembered something in the back of my mind, a recommendation from a friend who used to work nearby the Ayala campus of iACADEMY. After finding out that iACADEMY moved to the Buendia campus, I went to the old Buendia campus. And on a side note, truly blessed that place. Nakakamiss yung pare sa kabilang kanto, tas si Manong Kwek-Kwek dun sa tapat. And kung naalala niyo yung library dun na sobrang lamig, parang pinasok ka na sa rep. And si Junjun na nagmumulto sa mga com labs, sumunod naman din siya sa Nexus. Yeah, nakakamiss dun. Of my own volition, sa sarili ko ng kusa, I went alone. I came alone, I took the test alone, and well, yung parents ko kasi seniors na. And my brothers and sisters, my siblings were already independent and had their own families. So, ayun, all I had was their support and yung cash na pinadala sa akin, which I'm really grateful for and indebted. I wanted to study game dev here in iACADEMY. So I was trying to get accustomed to this place in my first year. The teaching mode isn't the same sa dati kong school sa PLM sa Intramuros. But even so, I liked where it was going. And it was in this same first year that I found my close set of friends, I know each and every one of us. At that time, nangangapa to find people to be around with. Well, I found mine, and we were the A team until this end. So big shout out sa team ko sa 24 Karat Games. Si Angelis, si Charles, Nika, Gab, and si James. You guys are the best. So moving forward, I became a scholar at my second year. And all this way to the graduation, it was the only mode of me studying here, I spent hours on end sa library doing odd jobs here and there. Pero without it, matagal na akong nawala dito. Hindi naman ako ganun kayaman So, big shout out and thanks kay Sir Alvin sa OSAS for helping me out and encouraging me and introducing me to Miss Camille and together opening up opportunities sa akin when I reached my 4th year. At my 3rd year, 2 thesis works drove me insane. Since yung GD may 2 thesis na magkasunod the year after them. And with that, well, I made more friends and classmates na I put my trust and confidence in. And because of that, we accomplished our best thesis work entitled Unspoken with my new team, Moist Towlet. So, Boss Chiga, Tyler, Kelvin, Alec, Guain, and Ivan. Congratulations sa ating moist boys. And I hope din para sa ating lahat mga kabatch that wag natin sanang kalimutan or ibaon na sa limot yung hours of hard work, puyat, iilang litro ng energy drinks or coffee, whatever you're into, and tonel-toneladang cup noodles during that time na pinush natin yung efforts natin, no, and struggles sa ating thesis. So going into the fourth year lastly, it opened my eyes working as an intern, and it widened my horizons and maximized my skill set. So I was working with a good company, and it gave me opportunities such that, sample, we and my classmate and I, Errol, no, a good friend of mine, we started to pilot a VR project for the company, which is the first time for them, and gave them a new client. So it was a really big blessing. It was also during this time that my scholarship opened opportunities for me to work with the school's head leaders, no, like Miss Raquel, and along with people at corporate communications like Sir Tim and Sir Ralph, and especially to work with the GD chair, no, and one of the best profs that I've had, and I owe a lot to as a learner, kay Sir Carl. Mamimiss kita, sir. Together, we created AR apps for the school, along with being the forerunners of the iACADEMY and Department of Tourism project. I thank them, along with Sir Alvin, no, and Miss Camila Tosas, for giving me the honor of working with people at the top. My journey in education here in iACADEMY was great, but I wouldn't say it was the model experience, no, or to say na it was all that special. I may have just been the weeb who just tried to make most of what I had, no, or in an Asian sense, bring honor to the family. And some of us, no, may have pushed all that we can just to get here. And some of us, no, may be just that student, no, who just wanted to pass. Though looking back at it, being in iACADEMY is different. It was weird. It wasn't perfect by any degree, and it had many flaws of its own. Like, bigla ang events na kailangan mo i-attend, no? Or classmates mo na feeling mo magkaka-abs ka na sa sobrang pabigat, no? Bubuhati mo pa. And many more that you can name. But one thing is for certain. She did her job. iACADEMY did what she had to do. Here I learned, I excelled. The environment was so chill, no, that I felt in control of my studies, and makikilala mo talaga yung mga tao na gusto rin gawin yung best nila. Most of my profs, and I'm truly, no, grateful and give high praise sa kanila, were dedicated to their craft, were considerate for the class, and very much approachable. They were generally fun to be around, and they made my educational experience a lot more enjoyable. The most important part of it all was that we endured. We made it. And iACADEMY led us here. Whatever decisions we make from this point onward, as we go beyond plus ultra, will shape our destiny. In honor of this, to take the opportunity, in behalf of us batchmates, I'd like to thank iACADEMY for this achievement, the friends we made along the way, the teaching and non-teaching staff that gave their service, and very much to our professors who imparted their knowledge and influence to us. Let's thank the families that supported us. No? So friends, go and thank your mom, thank your dad, thank your brother, thanks your sister, thank your cat or whatever pet you're into. And now personally, for me, I'd like to thank my parents, Nay, Tay, at sa mga kapatid ko dito, Kuya Aaron, Ate Jude, and Kuya Sani, at sa kapatid ko rin abroad, si Ate Rus at yung husband niya, si Kuya Bobet. Thank you sa pag-support sa akin. And kahit hindi naman tayo ganun kayaman, nakapagtapos ako at nakakaraos araw-araw. I'd also like to thank God, no, my Father in Heaven, for whose help that I rely on, for giving me the talents and intelligences that I need to make it to this point. I'd also like to thank myself, no, for not giving up despite the many burnouts and breakdowns, for going for the best, going for gold, going for platinum, and giving this welcoming speech, no? Buhat bangko muna. Ang sarap maging angat minsan. So you all go thank yourself too. To this end, since I'm sure na we want to get this over with and see our names and achievements immortalized in our computer screens or phone screens kung nasan ka man, I'd like to leave you all with a message that as we welcome the end of our stay here in iACADEMY, she welcomed us to a bright future. So bright na nakakasilaw. It's kind of hard to see. But as we rise up like a boss with thug life shades in our eyes, that future is ours to claim. May this day be a memorial of our great college adventure. Welcome! Irashaimase! And have a great day. And I thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Our guest of honor will be introduced by our Dean Emeritus and VP for Institutional Planning and Accreditation, Mr. Mitch M. Andaya.
We invited game changers from the fields of computing, business, and design to share some words of inspiration and encouragement to our graduates. Our first speaker is the CEO of Publicis Group Philippines, which is one of the leading communications groups in the country and includes renowned agency brands like Leo Burnett, Publicis Jimenez Basic, Publicis Manila, Starcom, Zenith, Spark Foundry, and Digitas. Before joining Publicis, he was the country head of Google Philippines, where he was responsible for growing Google's online advertising business. He was also the force behind Google's digitization initiatives towards inclusive growth in the Philippines. Prior to Google, he has been in marketing and brand development in Unilever. He was also the president and director of the Internet and Mobile Marketing Association of the Philippines and is a 2019 Mansmith Market Masters awardee in recognition for his contribution in mentoring young talent in marketing. Let us welcome Mr. Kenneth Lingan.
A huge congratulations to iACADEMY's graduating class of 2020. Congratulations as well to the teachers, staff, and administrators, and most especially to your dear parents who have sacrificed a lot to help you get to this stage. Thank you, iACADEMY, for inviting me to be part of your graduation ceremony. It is truly an honor. I understand the disappointment that you may feel in not being able to march on stage or the opportunity to hug your classmates and teachers to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work. The absence of a live graduation ceremony doesn't take anything away from this important achievement, and you should all be proud of what you have accomplished. You are entering the workforce at a very challenging time. This pandemic has disrupted our lives with no clear line of sight of when and how things will go back to normal. Thousands of businesses have shut down, and millions of people have lost their jobs. But despite all the fear and anxiety that you may experience, there is reason to be hopeful. This crisis will eventually come to an end, just like all the previous global crises or challenges that we have faced in the past. We also need to recognize that there is a silver lining to this crisis. This pandemic has accelerated the growth of the digital economy and will open up new opportunities for businesses and will create demand for talent that are digitally agile to adapt in this ever-changing environment. You are in a good position to seize these opportunities as you are not stuck by the legacy of the past. The rate of change will only accelerate going forward, and this will not be the last crisis that could potentially disrupt our lives. The challenge for all of us is how should we continuously adapt and respond in an environment that is volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, or what experts would call a VUCA world. I would like to share with you some of the lessons that I've learned through the years that can hopefully help you as you embark on your exciting life journey, even in these uncertain times. The first advice is to commit to be a lifelong learner. Learning doesn't stop just because you have finished college. Make your career decisions on the basis of where you will learn the most. When I graduated from university, I chose a company primarily because of its training program rather than the salary. There are many other habits and actions that you could do to accelerate your learning and development. Always be curious. Never let an opportunity go by to ask questions or learn a new subject or topic. Another good habit is reading. Leaders are readers. You need to always feed your mind. Volunteer for special projects that will stretch you. Seek mentors. Be a sponge and learn from them. Always be open to new experiences, and you'll be surprised on how it can help you in the future. In today's digital age, there's absolutely no excuse not to know or not to learn. The only limit is your desire and initiative. Committing to learn is an investment on yourself, and I can assure you that it will be the best investment that you will ever make. The next lesson is to build your personal brand. I spent many years in marketing, and I have become a big believer on the power of brands. Brands enable products to differentiate from the rest of the competition and prevent it from being commoditized. It allows a product or service to command a price premium because a brand builds trust. I would encourage you to look at yourself as a brand. How do you build your personal brand? Great brands are not built overnight. You build strong brands through time by being consistent in delighting the customer. And the goal is when there's an opportunity that comes up, you will be top of mind. There are 7 habits that I would like to share with you that I believe could earn trust and build credibility. First, always come on time. In fact, I would even advise you to come a little early. Number 2, always do a little bit more than what is expected. If you want to stand out as an employee, think and act like an owner. Do what you say. You need to uphold your promise and honor your commitment. Fourth, finish what you start. So many people start things, but very few people follow through. Fifth, practice courtesy and gratitude. Be kind to others, not just to the people above you, but more importantly to the people below you. Six, ask. Have the courage to ask questions and ask for help. 7, when things go wrong, own up to it and fix it. Be accountable. If you do these actions consistently, you will eventually build your trust and reputation and credibility. The people that you work with will be passionate about vouching for you and referring you to opportunities. Lastly, live your purpose every day. In times of uncertainty, it is important to be clear on your true north or your life purpose. In one of Simon Sinek's famous TED Talk, he spoke about the importance of starting with why and how being aligned with your life purpose leads to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Fulfillment is different from happiness, which is fleeting. Your life purpose goes beyond your job. It is certainly beyond having a high salary, getting a promotion, working abroad, or being your own boss. It is much deeper than that. Intrinsically, your purpose is about your contribution in making a positive impact on others and on society. Having clarity in your life purpose or your true north makes it easier to make decisions on what to prioritize and find meaning to the work that you do. Being clear on your purpose makes you more resilient in facing challenges. When life becomes difficult, it's easy to just give up. But being clear on your why helps you to put challenges in perspective and see the bigger picture beyond the immediate hardships you are facing. I would challenge each one of you to reflect on your own life purpose, to think about your own why, and use it as a lighthouse to guide you in living a more meaningful and more fulfilling, purpose-driven life. Commit to be a lifelong learner, build your personal brand, and live your purpose every day. I do hope that these pieces of advice will serve you in helping you not just survive, but even thrive in an increasingly VUCA world. This pandemic has shown us that the world needs a different breed of leaders. We need game changers who are prepared to challenge the status quo and have the courage, creativity, and determination to pursue a better way to create a more equitable, a more sustainable, and a better future for everyone. You are in a unique position to be the first batch to experience a new normal, but you're also in a privileged position to create a better and more meaningful normal for all of us. Congratulations again to the class of 2020. Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr. Lingan. Our second speaker is the co-founder and CEO of Snipple Animation Studio. He has been instrumental in getting Snipple onto the international stage. He forged strong partnerships with many of the top international animation studios, production companies, and broadcasters, building Snipple into the global animation house it is today. Snipple, since starting operations in 2011 here in Manila, has projects for Disney like Big Hero 6, the TV series, DuckTales, and Phineas and Ferb the movie, Candace Against the Universe. They also produce TV shows for Warner Brothers like Scooby-Doo, Teen Titans Go, Looney Tunes cartoons, Unikitty, the upcoming Animaniacs, and the Netflix series Green Eggs and Ham, and the feature Klaus, as well as recent titles for Dora and Friends and Rick and Morty. Let us welcome Mr. Kane Patel.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kane. I'm the founder and CEO of Snipple Animation, and it's my pleasure to be asked to speak to you all, even though it's virtually. And I'd like to start off by saying congratulations on graduating this year in one of, or if not the toughest year of them all. It's been a challenging year for everyone all over the world, and what you achieved is truly special. So well done. Keep going, keep fighting, keep working hard, and don't be disheartened by the challenges looking forward. You've achieved something incredible, something in circumstances none of us would have expected to see or be in at the beginning of this year. And it's truly a testament to your attitude, your determination, and your will to succeed that you've achieved what you've achieved this year. Excuse me, it's a bit hot. Snipple, my company, our company, is a company that started off in a similar vein. We started off in a small one-bedroom apartment with a dream to be the biggest and best studio in the world. During the time in the one-bedroom apartment, it was very difficult for us to, how do I say this, visualize that dream or to believe in that dream. But together we had a vision, together we had a mission, and together we worked hard. And today we stand strong as one of the top animation studios in the world. We started completely from the bottom. We worked hard. We worked with each other. We worked as a team. We made mistakes. We learned from those mistakes. But overall, we believed that together we would get to where we wanted to get. And that's the mindset you have to take going into your future now. Whether you're an animator, whether you're a technician, whether you're a software engineer, you have to believe in your abilities. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that no matter what happens, what obstacles are put in your path, you can overcome those and move forward and become as successful as you want to be. Demand the best from yourself. Demand the best from your colleagues. Demand the best from your clients. To be the best, you have to work hard. To be the best, you have to be determined, and you have to never give up. Be inspired in the work you do. Be passionate about the work you do. Wake up every day happy. Wake up every day wanting to better yourself, wanting to challenge yourself, wanting to push yourself to become something you didn't think you could become. There's no second chances. You get one chance to do what you want to do. But you will fail. And when you fail, the important thing is you learn. The important thing is you become better from said failure. And moving forward, you become stronger. Have fun in what you do, be passionate about what you do, and have a will to succeed. Honestly, you guys have graduated in the most difficult of circumstances this world has ever seen. That should tell you a lot about each and every one of you. You are truly an inspiration to us all, and I wish you all the best moving forward in your careers. And hopefully some of you will be coming towards Snipple to work with us at our Manila studio in the coming months and coming years. Salamat, be well, be safe, be good, and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Patel. Our third speaker is the CEO and lead data scientist at Thinking Machines. Her company's mission is to help organizations make better decisions using data. Thinking Machines invest strongly in open source, open data, and open science. They have partnerships with civic organizations like UNICEF, and they publish scientific articles at top machine learning conferences with collaborators from all over the world. Stephanie is a technology professional who has helped to build the data science industry in the Philippines over the last 5 years. She is a Forbes Asia 30 Under 30 awardee. for her work in enterprise technology. Let us welcome Ms. Stephanie C.
To iACADEMY's 2020 class of graduates, congratulations. My name is Stephanie C. I'm the founder and CEO of Thinking Machines, a data science startup, and I've been invited here today to share a few words with you. So first, congrats! Your years of study and hard work have led you to this moment. It's a huge achievement. I hope you, your families, and everybody else who's supported you in your journey as students are all very proud of what you've accomplished. I'd like to welcome you to the professional arena. It's an exciting time to be a technologist, but it's a very hard time to be a fresh graduate. With COVID-19, with a global economic recession, it is a tough time with no end clearly in sight. As somebody who graduated pretty soon after the last financial crisis in 2008, I want you to know that you're going to get through this. I believe in your work ethic, your skills, your grit, and in your potential as technology professionals. So I'd like to use a bit of my time to share a few stories of what it was like to be a fresh graduate in the last crisis and the lessons I learned in that time. My first job after graduation was as a product analyst for a very small startup. And the biggest thing I learned there is that in any situation, you have to figure out what your best contribution is to the team and do it. That's your job, not whatever it says on the job description, but whatever is your best contribution to that team at that time. My first week of work, I show up early and I find the CEO of the startup, the CEO of the whole company, standing in the kitchen, washing the dishes from last night. And I go, oh my gosh. I run over to help her and ask her, why are you doing this, boss? Don't you have more important things to do? And she tells me, Steph, there's no such thing as a job that's too low for anybody. If you have the right skills and you're at the right place to solve a problem for the team, then you're the right person to do that job, which is why she was washing dishes and I was washing those dishes with her. So that's a lifelong lesson that I've taken with me. As this startup grew from 12 people to 300 people, I did the job I had on paper as an analyst, writing machine learning models, building data platforms, writing a lot of code. But I also did whatever we needed at the moment, whether it was getting coffee for an investor meeting, driving a truck to the furniture store to pick up the new furniture for our new team members. Anything and everything where it made sense for me to do, I would go and do. And that just led to so many interesting opportunities to grow and such a great, healthy team culture. I learned things that I wasn't expecting to learn. I learned product management skills. I learned some design skills. I learned a lot about how to manage and run a startup. And those are a lot of the lessons I've taken with me now to where now I'm the CEO washing the dishes in the kitchen. The other big thing I learned starting a job after a recession is that there's actually so much you can learn online. And when you have a job in technology, you can absolutely expect things to recover faster for people in technology. So for example, in 2010, 2011, the company I was working at, we were all discovering what it meant to build mobile applications together. How do people interact with mobile applications? What does it mean to build a great experience on Android, on iOS? How do you get people comfortable with interacting online with companies? And it was very exciting because there were no textbooks to tell us what to do. We had to learn from each other and from our friends in the same industry as we all grew up together and figured out what the best practices are. And now, 10 years later, some of these people are writing the books about how do you build good mobile experiences, how do you build good social experiences. That new frontier for technology right now is in data, is still in digitization actually, and digital experiences, is in AR, VR, is in different forms of web application development, virtual reality development. There's a lot going on in the spaces of game development. There's a lot of very practical applications in older industries now, where finance, insurance are using data and technology in ways that really are shaking up how these businesses, how these very old, very established types of industries do their work. And you could be at the forefront of that. One big piece of advice I have is to go online and start learning. School has given you the fundamentals. You now understand the basics well enough that you can read blog posts, you can read open source, you can contribute to open source. You can use any of the world-class materials available online to help you level up as a professional and really figure out how you can develop your skills to best contribute. Technology is a space where you must embrace lifelong learning. Things have changed so much in the 10 years since I started my career, and things are going to change a lot more in the 10 years from today. And part of the fun of embracing a career in technology is the opportunity to keep learning, changing, and growing. So, and if you remember one thing from me today, it's that you should embrace learning and growth. So congratulations again, class of 2020. I hope to meet you all at work someday.
The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Ms. Cecilia C., will now present the candidates for graduation to the President and CEO.
Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the candidates for academic degrees. From the School of Computing, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with specialization in Software Engineering. Bachelor of Science in Game Development with specialization in Game Programming and Design. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with specialization in Web Development. From the School of Business and Liberal Arts, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management with specialization in Advertising. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Bachelor of Science in Real Estate Management. From the School of Design and the Arts, Bachelor of Science in Animation. Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia and Design. All the candidates have fulfilled all the requirements of their courses. We request you to accept and admit them to the degrees which they have merited.
By virtue of the authority vested in iACADEMY by the Commission on Higher Education of the Republic of the Philippines, I accept the candidates presented for their degrees and do hereby admit them to their said degrees with the rights and privileges pertaining thereunto. Congratulations.
Students who show particular distinction in the college are afforded the opportunity of graduating with either or both Latin honors and special merit awards. A student may receive graduation merits if he or she has met the minimum GWA requirement of 1.1 for summa cum laude, 1.3 for magna cum laude, and 1.5 for cum laude. Our Dean Emeritus and VP for Institutional Planning and Accreditation, Mr. Mitch M. Andaya, will now present the candidates for graduation from the School of Computing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from the School of Computing, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with specialization in Software Engineering.
Looking back at my college life, it was stressful, challenging, and draining, but at the same time, it was fun, memorable, and fulfilling. To my friends and batchmates, congrats, we made it.
When the sun is going down, when the dark is out to stay, I picture your smile like it was yesterday.
For all the friends, my mentors, and my family that helped and supported me throughout these years, I'm eternally grateful.
Don't stop growing, guys.
Bachelor of Science in Game Development with specialization in game programming and design. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with specialization in web development.
my friends, batchmates, professors, my family, especially God for helping me reach this milestone. Congratulations to the class of 2020. God bless on your next journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduates of the class of 2020 from the School of Computing.
The Dean for the School of Business, Dr. Noel Serio, will now present the candidates for graduation from the School of Business and Liberal Arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from the School of Business and Liberal Arts. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, with specialization in advertising. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Financial Management. Bachelor of Science in Real Estate Management. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduates of the class of 2020 from the School of Business and Liberal Arts.
The Dean for the School of Design, Mr. John Cuison, will now present the candidates for graduation from the School of Design and the Arts.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates from the School of Design and the Arts, Bachelor of Science in Animation.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, iACADEMY, for being a home away from home and for the years I've been with you.
In iACADEMY, I was able to meet good friends, meet professors who taught me tips and tricks for animation and in life, and the seminars and events that iACADEMY provided.
Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia Arts and Design.
as I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon, a message that eludes my understanding.
Our lives are already written. It will take a courageous man to change the script.
It really is an honor to have met and worked with the people, my friends, here in iACADEMY. Thank you.
I've learned to see things not just for what they are, but what else they can be. So thank you, iACADEMY.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you the graduates of the class of 2020 from the School of Design and the Arts.
Mr. William M. Boco, graduate for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with specialization in web development, will now deliver the response on behalf of the graduates.
Good afternoon, President and CEO, Ms. Vanessa Tanco, Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Raquel Wong, Vice President for Academics, Ms. Cecilia C., administrators, faculty and staff, parents, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2020. Today, we have become iACADEMY graduates. The home of the game changers is now also the home of tomorrow's IT professionals, marketing professionals, and multimedia and design professionals. No matter what our reasons were for choosing iACADEMY so very few years ago, what is important now is that we are all here to celebrate our triumphs, our achievements, and our victories, both individually and as a faculty, and the journey on which we have all embarked toward our future destinations. Each of us had our own unique experiences here at iACADEMY. It's a combination of good and bad times, times of laughter and of joy, times of school spirit, and of course, times of last minute studying for that exam that we forgot was happening tomorrow morning. Good thing for Starbucks, Tim Hortons, or even Copico 78. Graduation marks the top of yet one more extraordinary chapter in our lives. With this chapter closed, I am certain that a lot of us are already anxious about starting subsequent one. Because unlike an English book, we cannot skip through the pages of life to ascertain how long the next chapter is going to be. We all have our own book of life that has not yet been written, and each day that passes by is another page that we write in ourselves. Luckily, as iACADEMY graduates, we have been given all of the paper and ink to write our own stories. And with all the love and support of our families, friends, and fellow graduates, our stories will become bestsellers. One thing that I will be able to reflect upon as I throw my graduation cap in the air is the way that iACADEMY has been my way home, away from home for the past few years. As one of our generation's most inspirational motion pictures said, coming into iACADEMY, I felt like a one-man wolf pack. In fact, I'm sure many of us felt precisely the same way. During our time at iACADEMY, we all have met so many new people. We made lasting friendships. We lived through lifelong memories. And we added many new members to our wolf packs. I'm sure you will agree that awakening on Monday morning was never a simple task. But knowing that the remainder of the pack was there made it all a touch easier. So as we all begin writing our next chapter, allow us all to remember that sense of family that helped us through Monday morning classes. Or better yet, how our friends were our shoulders to lean on. Ever since we were children, we have been told that we needed to start planning for the future. My mother and father, as an example, would always tell me that if I planted that seed today, I would be ready to eat the fruit days or weeks from today. One thing that I realized in iACADEMY is that I don't think my future will suddenly begin at some point down the road. Actually, I feel like my future has already begun. Every lesson I learn today is often applied tomorrow, and this is the lesson that I would wish to share with all of you. Treat every day as a new learning experience and as an opportunity to grow as an individual. I always keep on telling this to myself, which is to be not afraid to try different things. In this way, you may happily be able to find your true self by doing this or these things. Thank you, family and friends, for being with us and throughout our own lives. More specifically, thank you, parents, for being our coaches. Thank you, friends, for being our teammates. Thank you, professors and administrators, for being our mentors. Thank you, ates and kuyas of iACADEMY, who were there for us when we needed them the most. I would also like to give a special thanks to my WD Ohana, who helped me what I wanted to do and made me who I am today. Most importantly, thank you, God, for guiding each one of us throughout the journey. Once again, congratulations to the iACADEMY graduating class of 2020. Let us all leave this afternoon ceremony to show the world that iACADEMY graduates will stop at nothing to achieve greatness. Thank you all.
Mr. Miguel Molina, graduate of Bachelor of Science in Computer Science with specialization in Software Engineering from Batch 2006, will lead the Alumni Pledge.
May I request all the graduates to please raise their right hand and repeat after me. On this solemn day that marks the beginning of my professional life, I state your name. As a member of the iACADEMY Alumni Association, do solemnly swear to conduct myself with integrity in all circumstances, to treat with dignity and respect all who share my life, to tirelessly strive for greater knowledge and skill, to enthusiastically share what I know with others, to use all that I have only to serve the greater good, that I may consistently abide by the code of excellence governing my profession, bring only honor to my alma mater, friends and family, truly serve my Lord, country, and community. So help me God. Congratulations, batch of 2020. Give yourselves a hand.
As a fitting tribute to the graduates, let's all take a look at their journey in iACADEMY by viewing their batch video.
Hi, Josh!
안녕하세요, Irma! Huh? What's up?
Everything's great here, Josh.
It's good to hear that, Irma. Anyways, I'm so excited to share with you the academic journey of our seniors that has already been part of their lives.
I'm actually pretty excited too. Let's not take a trip down to memory lane, shall we?
Starting off with Summer 2016. How great it is to start their academic journey with the foam party, right? How extraordinary!
That's actually so true, Josh. It was truly a fun-filled event. Also, don't forget our annual Halloween party, or drives, iACademy Foundation Week, Inter-Org, and iACademy games that make our college life with friends more amazing.
You know, these are the events that I will cherish once I graduate from my academy, and I'm pretty sure some of our graduates too. Because these events always give us an opportunity to meet new people, strengthen our relationship with our friends, and even our professors. I hope that our graduates had fun with our events, and I hope that they will cherish these memories forever.
And now we would like to show the congratulatory messages of some people behind the success of our graduates.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations on this great milestone of yours. And amid of these uncertain times, I truly wish you all the success in your career moving forward. Just always remember that the hardest one is always the first step. Congratulations and cheers.
If you could be a kitchen appliance, what would you be and why? I think you guys will never forget me for asking that question in our classes. Congratulations, graduates. I am so proud of each and every one of you. And I just wish you all the best. And I know that you guys are going to do really great when you're out there. So best of luck to each and every one of you. And I'll see you around. Okay? Bye, guys.
Congratulations, Princess, Joey, and John, and to my other students who are graduating this year. I am so proud of you. Keep up the great work and the excellence in you.
Hello, good morning! Happy graduation sa inyong lahat. Seriously, mamimiss ko kayo sobra. Unang-una, mamimiss ko yung pagpunta nyo sa akin sa opisina. Mamimiss ko yung kapag naglalakad tayo sa hallway, tatawagin nyo yung pangalan ko. Mamimiss ko yung pangungulit nyo. Mamimiss ko yung tawanan natin, kulitan, iyakan, hirap. Yung pagrereklamo nyo nung hirap sa mga ginagawa nyo, na, thesis na naman, Miss Lorma, thesis na naman. Pero, eto na yung hinihintay nyo. Yung inyong graduation. Dahil mahal ko kayo, kailangan kong mag-video para sa inyo, para makita nyo kung gaano ko kayo na-appreciate, lalo na yung pag tuwa kayo sa akin dahil natulungan ko kayo. Mamimiss ko kayo sobra. Ang wish ko sa inyo yung maging masaya kayo at magawa nyo lahat ng mga gusto nyong gawin. Maraming salamat and see you! See you sa Facebook! Love you! Love you all!
Hello, everyone. I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on your wonderful achievement. You know, your batch is a special batch. You will be remembered as the batch who faced tremendous challenges on your last term. And yet you persevered, you succeeded. And for that, I will always treasure my time with you. And I am so delighted na mas paano I was part of your journey. Many of you were my students since your first year here at iACADEMY. Fun pro. And many of you were my students last term. And I'd like to tell you that I enjoyed being your teacher all these years. Kung pwede lang sana, I'd like to be your teacher in all your subjects. But of course, I have other duties to perform as well. So congratulations to all of you. This graduation is not exactly the graduation we all would like it to be. Hayop na COVID kasi ito eh. But that should not take anything away from what you have accomplished. And no words can ever express how proud I am of each and every one of you. And when things get back to normal, I hope we can get together for a drink or 2 or 3. Pwede na, pwede na. Officially, matanda na rin kayo. So congrats again, guys. Stay safe and God bless. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Maraming salamat po.
Hello, seniors. Congratulations on graduating and finishing your thesis despite, what's happening around us. I'm kind of sad that it could have been better. The circumstances that you've undergone taking your thesis could have been under better conditions. But the most important thing is you've done it, you've made it, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I'm going to miss you guys, and hopefully your career flourishes even if it's, met with a rough start like this one. I love you.
iACADEMY Batch 2020, congratulations. It is indeed an honor and privilege to be part of your virtual graduation. I know that we see a lot of uncertainties in our midst today, but then again, we must realize that the verities far outweigh these uncertainties. Today is a day of celebration because you have shown what you really are worth and you have made it. You can now call yourselves graduates. It is also a day of gratefulness, particularly to those who supported you along the way, without whom it would certainly be most difficult, if not unbearable. You may be having a lot of doubts on what the future may bring you. But then again, never be afraid. Never doubt, because you have two things to rely on. One, the fact that iACADEMY has prepared you, equipped you with the know-how to survive in that particular world. Number two, there is always you. You have what it takes to be the best version of yourselves. So I tell you, you are no longer called upon to be game changers. You are called upon to be creators. Make the world that you will be a part of believers on what you can do. For I know you can, and I know you will. Again, congratulations and conquer this world!
On behalf of your Central Student Organization for academic year 2019-2020, we wish you all the best. To our graduates, continue learning and always pursue personal and professional growth.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the people that I have met from this batch for being such an amazing role model and inspiration to all of us. Good luck, and I also look forward to seeing you guys achieve your dreams.
Once again, I'm Josh, your CSO treasurer.
And I'm Irma, your CSO secretary. Congratulations, Batch 2020.
Graduates, we have also invited some special guests to share their well wishes and congratulations for your achievements. Please watch this video.
Hello po sa inyong lahat, iACADEMY graduates. Ako po si Monty Macalino, vocalist and guitarist ng bandang Mayonnaise. Meron lang ang konting message para sa inyong lahat. Basically, hindi natin in-expecto ngayong taon na to kung ano man nangyayari sa mundo ngayon. Wala nakapagsabi sa atin na mangyayari ang pandemic, ang COVID-19 at kung ano-ano pang mga hindi magagandang bagay na nangyayari sa atin. Ang importante, kayong mga bata, mag-aaral ng mabuti. Bakit? Gaya ng mga ganitong pangyayari o situation, wala ka ng ibang pwede pang asahan kung di yung mga naaral ninyo, mga tinapos ninyo. Gaya namin, yung mga banda. Alam nyo ba na hirap kami ngayon sa panahon ng pandemic dahil para sa kanila yung pagbabanda or yung mga artists or yung art in general ay hindi essential na bagay or hindi naman talaga ganun kakailangan. Pero para sa akin, medyo hindi ako naniniwala doon kasi para sa akin, importante pa rin ang musika, ang sining at arts at kung ano-ano pang pwedeng magbigay aliw o bigay ilaw sa lahat ng mga tao na nahihirapan ngayon. Nai-imagine ko lahat ng mga frontliners, lahat ng mga nagtatrabaho sa medicine ay nahihirapan ngayon. At kung ano man pwede namin maiambag bilang mga musikero, siguro yun na lang pwede namin gawin para sa kanila, para sa inyong lahat na magpasaya. Kayo mga estudyante, alam kong hindi madali ngayon yung adjustment na from going to school, going to your classrooms, being with your friends, being with your teachers and your favorite people sa school nyo, adjust lahat. Nasa bahay lang kayo, online lahat ng mga pag-aaral ngayon. Kahit ngayon tugtog namin, online eh. Wala tayong magagawa eh. Kailangan natin gawa ng paraan palagi eh. Kailangan natin matutong mag-adjust kung ano mang hamon sa buhay ang ibigay sa atin. Kailangan, game lang tayo. Mabilis lang naman ang buhay eh. Mabilis lang naman ang taon eh. Huwag tayong gagawa ng paraan o huwag tayong gagawa ng kahit ano na pwede natin pagsisihan. So sobrang congratulations sa lahat ng mga nag-aaral, nagtapos, at kung ano mang balak nyo gawin sa buhay nyo pagkatapos ng eskwelahan o pagkatapos ng college. Kasi alam nyo, ito yung pinakamasayang parte ng buhay ninyo. Hindi nyo makakalimutan yung mga classmates nyo, yung mga blockmates nyo, yung mga favorite yung mga prof. Babalikan nyo to 10 years from now, 20 years from now na naging parte kayo ng iACADEMY. At sana, sa future ninyo ay maging proud kayo na nag-aral kayo mabuti, nagtapos kayo sa iACADEMY at I'm sure yung iACADEMY mismo magiging proud sa inyo. But last but not the least, gusto ko lang rin sabihin sa inyo, maraming salamat sa support na binibigay nyo. Hindi lang sa aming banda, but sa lahat ng mga paborito nyo mga banda. Kayo yung mga students, kayo yung mga fans na naging dahilan kung bakit sobrang maraming mga kanta, maraming mga banda ang sumikat noong mga nakaraang taon. At kahit na nasa pandemic tayo, umaasa pa rin kami na balang araw, pag nakita-kita tayo, nandyan pa rin kayo para supportahan kami. So guys, ingat kayo palagi and congratulations. Stay safe, okay? Huwag kayo magkakasakit. Thank you, iACADEMY.
Hello, iACADEMY Batch of 2020. My name is Chip Go. I am the founder of Ubisoft Philippines. I brought Ubisoft to the country because I believed in Filipino talent. Today, we have talented local game developers working in art, animation, level design, programming, and project management. In fact, we have iACADEMY graduates and even interns turned full-time employees working on some of our biggest flagship titles, such as Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Far Cry 6. And just like them, you have that innate potential within you. You are proof that we Filipinos have what it takes to succeed at the world stage. And today, as you graduate, I want you to be proud. Be proud of everything that you have accomplished. And as you step into a new world, I also want you to be excited. Though it may seem scary and unknown, be excited for what is ahead. Face it head on. Take the potential you have inside you and nurture it. Work on it. Grow it, and it will not let you down. Remember that you have the creativity and determination to achieve whatever you dream of. So dream big and work hard. Congratulations, iACADEMY Batch of 2020.
To the iACADEMY graduating class of 2020, you are a special batch. You know that. Graduating at a time and in a way very different from all the rest. Never in our history, yours and mine, has there been a situation such as this, a global health pandemic coupled with an economic recession. But as they say, the other side of the coin of crisis is opportunity. You have reached a major milestone in your learning journey today, against all odds, becoming full-fledged game changers, ready to lead the advancement of our society. As game designer Jane McGonigal says in Super Better, there are 3 qualities you need to internalize to become happier, braver, more resilient. We all have this within ourselves. Firstly, you are stronger than you know. Take the time to look into yourself, and you will be amazed at all the blessings and graces you have within yourself. You have potential allies all around you who you can harness to help you become super better and achieve your goals and heart's desires. And thirdly, you are the hero of your own story. You are not the supporting cast. You are not the brother of or the sister of. You are the hero of your life's story. You are the Cardo of your life. I believe the education you received from iACADEMY has helped hone these qualities for you to be super better game changers. We have seen it in the students who have interned with us at the Knowledge Channel Foundation. They shared their time and talent to create excellent animations and graphics that help complete video lessons for children to learn better. You may not know it, but you are superheroes. Because of your contribution, Filipino children can learn better through TV and technology. You have left your mark for generations to come. I encourage all of you to go out there and be the game changers and superheroes iACADEMY educated you to be. I wish you love and light as you all embark on the next phase of your journey. Mabuhay iACADEMY Game Changers. Share the love.
Did you know? There was a time when the bus fare was 20 centavos. People went to libraries to do research and to find books, they used index cards. There was also this. Yes, this is a telephone, and back then to call someone you had to wait your turn, for there was almost always a party line. Everything was so slow. No wonder when computers came out and the World Wide Web was born, people, including myself, literally cried. Society is constantly evolving, we continually learning. Today, on this momentous occasion, I say this to you. Believe in yourself, for the power to shape the future is in your hands. I am Vera of the Huawei BPO Multimedia Lab. Congratulations, graduates. Go rock the world.
Everyone is requested to please rise for the iACADEMY hymn.
With pride I state I am from my academy. My torch and my guide, she lights my future brightly.
I believe in my academy science. The vision set for more. Do the best that I can be. You give me strength and wealth of your knowledge, so my second home I pay homage and you fly right through the world to fame. My iACADEMY.
Pride I state I am from my academy. My torch and my guide, she lights my future brightly.
I believe in our academy science. The vision set the mold. Do the best that I can be. You give me strength and wealth of your knowledge, so my second home I pay homage and you fly right through the world proclaim. My
we acknowledge the contribution of everyone in making iACADEMY's 15th Commencement Exercises a success. Our sincerest appreciation to our guest speakers, Ms. Stephanie C., Mr. Kane Patel, and Mr. Kenneth Lingad. To our President and Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Vanessa L. Tanco. To our administrators, academic heads, and faculty members. To our guests, parents, and of course to our graduates, congratulations. Please take note that there are breakout sessions that you can join after the ceremony. The links have been sent to you via email. Thank you for attending the 15th Commencement Exercises of iACADEMY. Class of 2020, go forth and make your alma mater proud.